Today I'm breaking down the latest roster moves, coaching updates, and the future of Travis Kelce. We got a lot to get to, so let's get into it. First up, the Chiefs have signed a running back, Keontae Ingram, to a reserve/future contract. I don't really expect much out of this, but it is something to watch. There's been a lot of buzz around Chiefs offensive line coach Andy Heck, especially after Andy Reid suggested moving Joe Thuney to left tackle. Now, reports indicate that Heck wasn't sold on the idea of moving Thuney to left tackle, and given the offensive line struggles in the Super Bowl, there were questions about Andy Heck's job security, but knowing that he didn't even want Thuney at left tackle, I think he's going to stay put with KC. Sounds like Andy Reid made that decision to move him over. What do you think? Should Heck remain the Chiefs offensive line coach? Personally, I'm not too happy with how he's developed guys like Wanya Morris and Kingsley Suamataia, but we'll have to see about that. Now, on to a huge question. Is Travis Kelce retiring? Kelce addressed the speculation on the latest episode of the New Heights podcast with his brother Jason, saying, quote, "I'm just kicking everything down the road, not making any crazy decisions." He turns 36 in October and has plenty of opportunities outside of football with acting and commercials, but I personally think he comes back. He's still elite. He did take a dip on the year, but still had over 800 yards, which is nothing to be ashamed of. He's got a contract for next season, and the Chiefs are in win-now mode. They're in win-now mode. Do you think we'll see Kelce on the field in 2025? Speaking of 2025, the Chiefs' opponents are officially set for the 2025-26 season. At home, they'll face the Broncos, Raiders, Chargers, Ravens, Lions, Texans, Colts, Eagles, and Commanders. On the road, they'll take on the Broncos, Raiders, Chargers, Bills, Cowboys, Giants, Titans, and Jaguars. Circle that Eagles game. Revenge game incoming. Despite the Chiefs' Super Bowl loss, rookie wide receiver Xavier Worthy made history, logging the most receiving yards by a rookie in Super Bowl history. He even responded to doubters on Twitter, or X as it's called now, including Steve Smith, making it clear he's ready to prove himself moving forward. So the question is, do you think Worthy will break out even more next season? I think he gets over 1,000 yards this time around. Now, one of the biggest questions for the offseason for this Chiefs team is, what happens with Trey Smith? Bleacher Report projects he could get a 5-year, $105.5 million deal from the Bears, making him the highest paid guard in NFL history. Look, I'd love to keep him, but that price tag is extremely steep. If he leaves, the Chiefs might turn to Kingsley Suamataia or Hunter Norzad to fill his spot at right guard. Would you break the bank for Trey Smith, or should the Chiefs look elsewhere? I personally think they should look elsewhere. I think Trey Smith, he's done great for this team, but he's expensive. I mean, if Trey Smith leaves for a $100 million deal, I won't blame him. I leave the house for $5 off a pizza. So that's going to be it for today's episode. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button and subscribe for all the latest Chiefs news and updates. Until next time, we'll see you tomorrow, Chiefs Kingdom, and go Chiefs.